positive, the way that you're thinking affects everything else about you.
And as we get to the last 30 seconds of the show, you got the whole message of dance to the music of your soul. Your mind has the final say, but I go one step further and I say you're a spirit of God within you has the final say over your mind, over your spirit, over your body, whatever you think, and whatever way you feel is going to have the final say on the physicality, on your body. And yes, please continue listening on Sundays until next Sunday right here. I kiss you all goodbye. This is Dr. Zara Tabasian, and have a wonderful rest of Sunday.
This program was sponsored by Dr. Zara Tabasian and Angel Care Dialysis Prevention.
I'd love to do that show with him.
I know, especially the hour before.
That would be fun.
That would be so good.
First, I'm here anyway.
Yeah.
It's time to bring Relief Factor into your life. Head over to relieffactor.com or give them a call at 800-4-RELIEF and get their 3-week free start for just $19.95.
Picture of me in an old tanker.
Oh.
I took him to a match one time. I went with a whole roll of paper towels so people could wipe off.
You have to. That's smart thinking ahead of time.
Yeah, and I was literally like 3 left by the time it was all over.
You can use the cardboard.
I just kept, I'm sorry. He's a St. Bernard. That's what they do.
It's going to happen.
Go to relieffactor.com or call 800-4-RELIEF. That's 1-800-4-RELIEF.
The movers are running late. We've got so much to do.
That must be them.
Hi.
Where you movers? Starving.
Little Jimmy had
We expected you an hour ago.
homecoming. First homecoming dance he went to yesterday.
Wow.
All dressed up and we were standing side by side today, and he is as tall as I am. Like, I'm not even going to say he's like a quarter inch shorter than I. No, that kid is right there. Scary as shit.
Like I said, man, it goes fast. Once you hit that big 4-0, it just starts going. That snowball keeps getting bigger.
It's not.
It keeps going faster.
It's gaining momentum.
It seems like I just turned 40, and it's been 25 years.
Hey, Kirk, Dave, Eric, Hendo, welcome all gents and ladies out there. Let's have a good time tonight.
Find us at am870theanswer.com. Download our apps and stream us 24/7 or watch us at SNC TV.
Hey, Robert, good to see you, brother. Hey, if you're dropping in, go ahead and hit that like button real fast. Just get it on. Get it done right now.
Do I presume correctly this is a purchase to deliver to Jim?
Yes. Yeah, that thing's been in my car for 3 or 4 days.
Hey, Mr. Enigma, good to have you in,
still
brother.
managed to.
Yeah, forget. Yeah, he was in my car today a couple of times, and
It'll look nice next to the trophy here on the. Oh, that's right.
Hey, Fred. Bob, good to have you in, brother. Always good to see you in the comments. Evening, everyone. Gonna be a good time. Gonna be a good time. Hopefully, everyone had a good week. Beautiful, blessed week. Mark, good to see you in there. Craig. Eric. Dang, everyone's pouring in. Love to see it. Love to see it.
so we'll tell these guys first. We're gonna do the town hall. We're gonna do it live. We're gonna be there. So we're gonna do a what do they call it? It's not a simulcast.
Live remote?
We're going to do it remotely from wherever they're doing the thing. And we're going to hope to get, again, it's 7 o'clock when we go on, obviously, and the thing will be
Thinned out a little bit by then.
Thinned out by then. So We'll try and get a few guests. If we don't, we'll just do our regular show from there. It won't really, other than different backgrounds, I don't think it's going to be any different on the radio.
Yeah, and if you're gonna be there, let us know and then
Stop by and say hey. In fact, you should go just because we're there.
Hey, not a bad idea, folks. Not a bad idea.
We're 4 for 4. All 4 are working.
Bang.
Yeah, Rick is going to be in tonight. No word otherwise, but yep, he will be. Hey, Rick. Other Rick. Rick Shigio. Shigio. Good to see you. Great to have everyone in. Got all the bigs in. Big Jake, Big Medicine.
Big Bad John.
Big.
And I'm hooking up as we speak. A little bit behind because they had sandwiches.
Sandwiches. Hopefully I get one on the way out.
Everybody, let's turn our sounds down before the show starts.
Already done. Mine's still from church. Nice to be seen. I know how it feels. Rick.
There we are.
Yeah, my biggest problem, I forget to turn these on tomorrow about 1
Yeah, yes.
o'clock.
How about
Look at my
I should
phone.
have had some phone calls.
Oh, crap. I got 20.
Since church this morning, my phone has been on Do Not Disturb, and I forgot it was. So I was like...
Yep, exactly what he's talking about.
Yeah.
And mine goes automatically on Do Not Disturb at like 9 or 10.
Ooh, that's clever.
And then not until like 7, it turns back on, so... And I love this phone too because if I put it face down, it's Do Not Disturb already. Good stuff.
Here we go.
Sponsored by the Gunslinger Shop.
Hello, Mr. and Mrs. America and all the ships at sea. You're listening to Gunslingers, brought to you from behind the Iron Curtain on Radio Free California. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Gunslingers right here on
The Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
That's us.
Yeah, welcome
From
back.
San Diego to San Francisco, from LA to Phoenix to Vegas, we got you covered.
And all over the world on your internet. We're on YouTube, Facebook, Rumble, X. We are live right now. Jump into the comments, get your questions, get your comments in there, and make sure you're hitting the like button right now. Don't waste any time, and make sure you're sharing with your friends because we're a family and we're growing.
That's right. And this is a live show. That means that we have a phone. If you want to give us a call, what's that number?
Call in at 866-870-5752. You want to send it somewhere else?
Yeah, let's see if we got him. Go ahead.
That number is 866-870-5752.
All right.
Again, 866-870-5752.
All right.
Listen to those golden dulcet tones, man. We got to work on our act a little bit.
Old Southern Honey. Always great to have him chiming in.
We're the Gunslinger Hour, and we have a phone. Man.
Okay. Well, this has been a week.
Oh, yeah.
So, I always tell people that, everybody thinks, oh man, the auction is so much, it's like, guys, the auction day is the fun day. It's right. the week before auction and the 2 weeks after auction, because we just sold 750 firearms, and now we get to do paperwork for 750 firearms.
And for those of you not familiar with it, there's paperwork coming in and paperwork going out.
Yep. And then, of course, on the second week, because we always try and make a point of getting pay out to the consigners as soon as possible. So I always tell them, give me 2 weeks and we start paying. So this coming Friday, we'll be delivering guns and I'll be delivering checks left, right, and center.
And that's another thing, too. You're not only dealing with paperwork in-house. You are shipping out.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Gun after gun to...
The UPS guy, you can just see the dread in his face when he walks in to get our...
What do you got now?
It's like,
There's a wall of boxes.
Literal wall of boxes. We've shipped out since Tuesday, because we're not open Sunday, Monday there. Since Tuesday, we've shipped out well over 150 firearms already.
and still 600 to go.
Yeah, well, a lot of them were in-house.
Yeah.
We had a real interesting thing happen this time. Now, normally it used to be 80% in-house and 20% was online sales, and that kind of went down to about 70-30, and now it's kind of going the other way. But an interesting deal happened at this auction. The internet sales were 50-50 local versus out of state.
Hey.
Yeah, which I didn't catch on until we started going through. It's like, oh, well, we don't ship that. Oh, we don't ship that. Oh, we don't ship that. And so, go ahead.
If I may, it's very cool. You have the internet reach that you have, which is why the guns, of course, are being sent out, because they can be sent out all over the nation, all over the world. But at the same time, you're also having it in such a great environment that it's worth going for the event.
Yeah.
So you're doing the on-site deliveries, the on-site sales.
And I will tell you guys, I'm sure a lot of it's from the show. People catch on and they hear about it, and go to gunslingerauctions.com.
That's gunslingerauctions.com.
And so you'll save yourself a lot of money if you go live.
Oh yeah.
Our buyer premium is 15% in-house. It's 25% online, and that stupid 11%. If you're there live, that almost eats that up. I mean, it 1% difference, and that's a whole lot better than paying all that extra. So always recommend come to the auction. Plus, it's a bitchin' place to be.
And it's so fun. I mean, with the packed house that we had, it was a live event, folks. It was so much fun. Thanks for everyone again for coming out. We had a blast.
Yeah, sure did. And speaking of Highway 39, Mark and I spent the day there today.
Boy, did we?
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we, well, let's see. I went to the Dodger game last night. The wife and I, this was our anniversary present to each other. We get we sit right in the front row. Literally, we were right behind the Dodgers dugout, and we usually we're kind of in the middle. This year we decided we're going to try a little different, so we went all the way to the right. So I was about 25 feet from home plate.
Look at that.
Should we explain to our friends, our less fortunate friends in Arizona, San Francisco, and San Diego, that we are actually in a playoff race?
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, part of that race is San Diego. So
You did bring home a winner.
Yeah, we did. Which we hadn't even gotten the seats warm, and we were down 4-0. So it was a little worrisome in the beginning. It was like, Mr. Glasnow was not performing all that well in the first inning. It took a while, but then, in fact, I looked over. I said to her, this is going to be a long game.
Every game is long now.
Yeah, but then bottom of the first, Mookie walks, and Muncy comes up and cracks one to right center field.
Love to see it.
Adios. Now we're cut it in half and just kept chipping away. And then the big guy comes up and he drills one out to left field. I mean, opposite field home run.
What were you saying about when he made contact?
Well, when he hits that ball, it just sounds different.
Oh yeah.
From everybody else. Muncy cracked that one. That was a line drive. I'm pretty sure that went through the second baseman's legs and it just kept on the rise and went over the fence.
But still.
But yeah, even that didn't sound like anything like when Ohtani hit it.
Squared it up pretty good.
He's got a whole different swing.
Almost, it's almost a boom.
Oh yeah.
So that was really
he's not a
exciting.
Small man.
No, he's a big guy. In fact, I got a great picture of him.
Yeah, you did.
About 2 seconds before the pitch came to him, I took a picture of him at the plate, and kaboom! There it goes. I was like, missed it by that much. So, anyway, back to Highway 39. Every third Sunday, they have a car show.
It's already a pretty legit car show inside.
Yeah.
So putting cars outside?
And they serve breakfasts and
nice breakfast.
Yeah, and so I decided I've never done this. I have 4 cars that are clones, I guess you'd call them, from American Graffiti. I've got the 2 star cars, which is the 32 Ford and the 55 Chevy. I've also got the 58 Impala and the 51 Merc. And so, there we go. They're showing them online there.
There you go.
And so I just decided, it would be kind of fun to take and take them all. So that's what we did. We Mark, Kathy drove one. I took the 32 because I lost my temper with it this morning, and old cars are temperamental, and it just said, "Hey, you know what? I'm just not going to run.
Not today. Not today.
Yeah.
I know you have plans.
Yeah, so watch this, jerk. So I had to trailer it, and we had to push it around a little bit. But so I took the 32 forward. Mark drove the 51 Merc.
Chopped Merc, yeah.
Kathy drove the 58 Impala, and Jim drove
Our
the
buddy
55
Coffee,
Chevy. Yeah. And it was crazy driving all four of them in a row down the 91 freeway because,
cool.
man, people were just absolutely going crazy for us.
Absolutely.
Yeah, honking and waving.
Thought you were part of a parade. What's going on here?
It kind of looked like it. I mean, how often do you see
American graffiti rolling down the road?
Yeah, live.
Live in front of you.
It was a lot of fun. And we'll get back to more of that because they treated me real nice. I won a trophy.
Yep. Best muscle car, yeah?
Yeah, best muscle car for the 55 Chevy. Which, I mean, it is. It's a 427 in that dude, and it's got dual 650s on it. And
he ran the picture up. Man, that is a good-looking ride.
It is. And we had a ton of people. There she is. We had a ton of people come up and talk to us. And, so I'm a little bit hoarse from talking to people all day long. And then, of course, when they introduced me to come up and get my award, the guy said the actual cars from the movie. So I had to go up and, no. No. These are clones. As close as you can get. Speaking of clones, let's get to Richard over at the airport. Hang on. Where's my... Okay. There it is. Okay.
There it is.
How are you, Richard?
Evening, Richard.
Good evening, you silver bullet gunslingers.
Hey, now.
What can we do for you?
Yeah, a lot of people are confused. They think
you got that right.
Fire a gun on an airliner, a pressurized aircraft, the aircraft will blow up. But in reality, if you fire something like a 9mm, it'll just make a small hole, and it will result in a small leak. But it won't. It's not a big disaster if a gun is fired inside a pressurized airliner.
Well, there you go. They actually made a bullet for that. The Blazer.
The Glazer.
Glazer. Yeah, blue tip Glazer.
Which was supposed to not penetrate aircrafts.
Yeah, it's kind of like a shot shell.
In a beanbag.
Yeah.
Little tiny miniature.
Yeah, weird little bullet, but
for air marshals.
Yeah, and like you said, it's going to make a small hole. It's not going to be, the movies always over exaggerate everything.
James Bond getting sucked out the window.
Yeah, so that's not going to happen. But all right, hey, Richard, you got a joke for us?
Yeah, how would you describe a television series, a funny series about a pimple?
Funny series on a pimple.
A zit hit.
Pop goes the weasel.
Close. It would be called a zitcom.
A zitcom.
There we go. Boom. Gold. All right, Richard.
You get to try again next week, Richard.
Okay, I'll try.
All right, talk to you later.
Bless you.
Bye-bye. All right, guys, you're listening to Gunslingers right here on
the Gunslingers Syndicated Radio Network.
And when we get back, we got Rick from the CRPA. We'll be right back.
Yes, sir. Got a question from online from Bink T.O. How do you deal with reloaded ammo that was loaded in California, left the state, and not used subsequently, returning to California with unused reloaded ammo?
Back up. Give me that again.
So how do you deal with reloaded ammo that was loaded in California, left the state, and wasn't used, and returning back to California with unused reloaded ammo? It's just ammo.
I mean, are you planning on being pulled over? Just drive calmly. I do that every year in Arizona, as does Mark. We go, because Cowboy Action, you load your own. I drive over and I don't shoot at all because you got to have extras in case. And then I come back with it. Who gives a damn?
It's just, yeah. Again, bad law that you have to even concern yourself with that.
Yeah.
Well, the clock says it's time to close now. I don't see Rick on the phones, guys. What's going on? Welcome back, everybody, to Gunslingers right here on
the Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
And apparently our phone guys fell asleep and forgot to call Rick. So we'll give them a minute in the meantime. I want to thank Highway 39 again, because it was really cool. They treated us real well, as always. They called me up and I gave a quick plug for the show. And,
cool.
And explained to everybody that, no, these are not the cars from American Graffiti. Just
took your trophy.
Yeah, took my trophy. And then I set it on the floor of the 32. There it is. Okay. Yeah, I put it on the floor of the 32. And, of course, again, the 32 wasn't running. So when I got it home, I put it up on the lift, put it up in the air, crawled up, walked under it, started looking around trying to figure out what was going on, and forgot the trophy was in there. And then come time to go, I was going to bring it so I could show it. And
kind of out of reach.
Well, yeah, it's the bottom of the tires are at 6 feet. I couldn't get to it. But we can get to Rick. How are you, Rick?
Hey, Rick.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Good. What's going on?
So, not a lot in the legislature because they're out, and we don't have to deal with them right now. So that's good.
God.
We're waiting to see if the governor's going to sign anything, but he hasn't done that. So, big things that we have going on. We just had Chad Bianco was at a huge event up in Northern California, meeting with people there at the Yellow Range, and so that was very well attended and one of the bigger speaking events. So we were very happy we were able to make that happen for him up there. And then we have another big event coming this Saturday called the Wild West Liberty Fest, and that will be held at the Compton Hunting and Fishing Club, and it's a fundraising dinner, lots of games, lots of fun, Wild West spaghetti Western theme. And then and I'll also be speaking at the Republican National Assembly Convention in Anaheim.
How cool.
Saturday.
Yes.
So that's about all we have going on.
Oh, okay.
That Compton event sounds right over the place. Right over the place.
So what are you trying to say? You trying to get rid of us?
No, I'm just saying,
it's kind of it's kind of dead. Okay.
Yeah, it's one of those
after
weeks
a
for
very
you.
trying week on other things, I will do a shout out to the Stutsky family, our finance officer who's been with us over a decade. I actually knew Paul for almost 25 years. We've done a lot of things in scouting. He passed away on Friday, so that's a big loss for the office staff and hard shoes to fill. So, it was a very trying week. This next week's going to be a little different, but we're continuing to fight. We keep going. We keep moving forward, and that's what I've got.
Okay.
Condolences. I got a question from online. It says, will the CRPA or any other Second Amendment group kind of lobby for Trump's admin to delete the illegal owners list? I'm not exactly sure what that's going exactly towards.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly where they're going at, and I want to be careful because I am not a lawyer, nor do I play one.
Yes, sir.
But I, kind of to try to help the general gist of this, we are moving very, very fast with the passing of Sam. We all know our roles here in California. The CRPA knows the responsibility we carry on all of our shoulders for not just our members, but for all 8 million plus Californians that own firearms, as well as all Californians, because whether they've chose to or not to exercise their Second Amendment right, it's still their Second Amendment right that we fight for and all the different things that come off of that. So we are constantly doing that. We're constantly working in multiple states out here in the West. And sometimes we don't take point on a lawsuit and we back somebody else up because, to be quite frank, we've got 8 lawsuits that are up to be considered by the Supreme Court, a couple that are moving forward, like the Duncan and Rody cases. But, by the time those get there, we're already $1 million into the game. And so that's a lot of money that we've got out there, and we're getting ready to sue on a couple of the bills once the governor signs them. So we're always doing things to fight for your rights and also to expand training opportunities and things like that. I will do a pitch for any of the ladies out there. Please go to the website, crpa.org, and sign up for what is called the WAVE program. It's got a cool logo with a bear on the surfboard. But what it stands for is Women Armed to Vote and Educate, and that is becoming the women's arm of the CRPA that will be doing a lot of changing in California and in the West when it comes to politics and getting people to elected office.
And I was going to bring that up, is that you guys do so much in the legislative but you guys do so much in training and education and groups and forums like this. So if you guys, I know we'll drop the website again, but crpa.org, go ahead and see everything they offer and everything that's changing and moving. Stay up to date. If there's something around you, join in and participate, because these are valuable resources. The CRPA is a multiple faceted resource for all these things.
There you go.
And props to you.
Thank you very much, Jimmy.
Props to you for pursuing women voters and women shooters. They are underrepresented in the shooting world, and they're over 50% of the voting population.
Well, I will give you guys something to think about. We've been working with TPUSA for about a year and a half, and I had a call with a couple of the leadership members here in the state of California with a couple of the universities. But if you just think about, we have roughly almost 2,600 high schools and 750 universities here. And even if you were to look at all those chapters that are in existence or being developed here in just California, to try to put on a range thing for 100 youth or even 100 adults, when you're looking at like a college thing, 750 times 100, guys, where's the range space?
Right. Yeah. Right. There's limit. That's
here's
another limit put on.
Not good on radio, not good in my office either. So that's what we're all trying to work on. I mean, I don't think a lot of our community understands just how big this is, and that is why we are doing so much we can to fight and open things up so that we can get those youth out there and just try to help them.
Absolutely.
Well, and speaking of the Wild West thing you're talking about next Saturday, give us a quick rundown, because we got about a minute and a half. Give us a quick rundown on what that is.
That's a fundraising time that we do with the Compton Rod and Gun Club. They cook a wonderful dinner. We have some really wonderful guest speakers. There's a lot of very creative Old West games. There's rumors that there might be a couple of lobbyists there that are operating as marshals that will arrest you and put you in jail, and then you got to get bailed out. That's always fun. But it's a really fun evening, and every single dime goes to the fight in California. It doesn't go to people's paychecks. All that fundraising money goes to the lawsuits and to the activities that we do to support the Second Amendment.
Very cool.
Good causes. That's as good a cause as there is.
So if you guys aren't doing nothing Saturday, check it out. How do they do that, Rick? How do they get a hold of you?
Go to crpa.org. It's right there up on the website, and or they can call the office number at 714-992-2772. And if they have questions, including for me, yet to get one, so I think that's kind of fun. But reach out to us at contact@crpa.org.
All right.
Hey, real quick, Rick, on a personal note, Jimmy and I open up the social media as soon as we start the show, right? And what is the first thing we get slammed with? There's a half a dozen. Hey, is Rick going to be on tonight, man?
Be on? Hey.
You got your own constituency out there, buddy.
Everyone's on pins and needles, edge of their seat, waiting to see what you're going to say next, because you know what? It affects us all, and we're all on your side. So we want to know what we can do, what to help you out, and what changes are coming.
Thank you very much, and I'll have more for you next week. How's that go?
Sounds like a plan.
Sir.
As always, Rick, thanks, and we'll talk to you then.
Yeah, God bless you guys.
You too. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Okay.
Hey, sometimes no news is good news, and there's a lot of good news that he's coming out. He's got all the things coming for Californians to join in and experience stuff with the sheriff, hopefully the next governor of this great state. And look at all this, CRPA. We thank you so much, and God bless you.
For so long we think of them as defensive. They're in the trenches, holding the line. But it's nice to see them doing outreach, moving forward, moving issues that are important to us forward legally. I love to see this. So they're not just on the defensive anymore.
Absolutely.
We're starting to win our state back.
It's about time. And what does that do but open up phone lines, Jimmy? What's that number?
You guys are going to want to call in. That's 866-870-5752. Again, start your calls right now. We're going to have a long break. 866-870-5752.
All right, give us a call. Real quick, before we hit the bottom of the hour, this Thursday is my 45th anniversary. Can you believe that?
Congratulations.
That is a badge.
Well, for her, she's had to put up with my dumb rear end. Sorry, there's still brass walking around. When we got here today, there was a whole bunch of people.
So this place was
a lot
crowded.
of suits.
Yeah, a lot of suits. So anyway, yeah, I found somebody put up with my butt for 45 years. Can you believe that? Holy cow!
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Absolutely. That's definitely a milestone, especially in this day and age.
It all boils down. She's got a great right hook.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Tough hands.
So when we get back after the bottom of the hour, we're going to start taking phone calls. So give them the number.
Come on, guys. 866-870-5752. Make it a little easier for you. 866-870 KRLA.
All right, give us a call. You're listening to Gunslingers right here on
the Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
And we're going to listen to the little Eric Burden and the Animals, baby, right here on KRLA. Oh!
Too cool. I won. What's on the docket for tomorrow for you? Today was a long. I'm asking because I know today was a long day.
Yeah, tomorrow. Let's see. I have to go into Covina for something, the Glendora store. I can't remember what it is. I got it somewhere. I got to do that, and then I'm going to hit the place next door to the old shop, the massage place. See if I can get this worked out some.
Sweet.
Yeah, because I called my old chiropractor, who I haven't spoken to. He was a good customer of mine, and I haven't talked to him for about 3 years. And so I called him, and we're sorry. The number you were.
Oh boy, yeah.
So I called another friend of mine who knows him well. He goes, "Yeah, he retired and moved to Florida. Where you been?" It's like, apparently just busy. I don't know.
Change of scenery.
Oh.
Oh, Wallaby Jack put on, talking about Kathy. She deserves a sainthood.
Oh, absolutely.
Great to have everyone still jumping in. I can see that Jake jumped in, Jake Reno. Great to see Doug. Eric, great having you in. Mad Dog, welcome. Thomas.
Wallaby Jack from Australia.
Yes, indeed.
India. No, but it's great having you guys in. Love you guys.
How many shows based out of LA can proudly say that they have friends listening all the way in Australia?
All the way in a different hemisphere. Other side of the earth. Come on.
Man, I tell you what.
Well, thank you for joining us from anywhere you are. So we got Australia. Let us know where else you're watching or calling from or listening to, because we love to hear it. We love to know, because we want to reach you.
Yeah, don't wait till the last 20 minutes of the show when we can't get to you.
Yeah, let us know. Let us know if, because we're starting deliveries on stuff this week. Let us know if you got your paperwork finished. If there's anything, if you have any questions on how to get stuff shipped still, let us know.
Let us know. Let us know.
I see what you did there.
Almost 'tis the season.
Oh,
no,
yikes. I hate this time of year. I got to be honest. September sucks. It's still left over from being a kid in school starting.
Oh, that feeling that's in the air.
Yeah,
in the morning. It's
and you know what? To anything pumpkin. Ugh. I hate that. Ugh, you know.
Pumpkin spice coffee, pumpkin spice apple juice.
I got you.
Pumpkin spice
ready.
sourdough.
I like a pumpkin pie. I'm not gonna lie.
I love pumpkin pie.
I can't.
Pumpkin pie.
There's only one pie
whipped
in the world, and that's lemon meringue. Anything else is just.
I got some for my birthday.
Oh
yeah. Shut up.
I got two for my birthday. I had to eat that other pie all by myself. There were no complaints.
I'm a pie guy, not a cake guy. So I'll do pecan. I'll do lemon meringue.
I'm a cake guy. but it's got to be chocolate. Lemon's good too.
Cake, not cakes guy. Cake.
Oh, yeah.
We had a birthday party for a cowboy shooter last night, and Ginger made a German chocolate cake.
Oh, wow.
Homemade German chocolate. And there was like another cake there for him, and everybody just jumped onto the homemade cake, as it should be.
Well,
chocolate on chocolate cake is my favorite cake.
Yeah.
Chocolate
with
fondue.
vanilla ice cream.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah. I let the vanilla
I just put on 2 pounds thinking about it.
I love it. And it's fun because my little jet, he'll ask for pie and not cake. I used to make like 2 cakes a week for him.
I need you to shut the hell up. Thank you. The morning
Oh, hello. I used to make like 2 cakes a week for him. Now he's asking for pie, so I have to go to the store, grab a pie, and then he'll want to put candles in it and sing happy birthday every time I do. And I love it.
I know you derive no pleasure for yourself. This is all for the
here
kids.
we go. Let me take you, baby, down to the riverbed. Got to tell you something, go right through your head. I got a line
on you.
Got a line on you, babe. I got a line on you, babe. Welcome back, everybody, to Gunslingers right here on
the Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
That's us.
Yeah.
All right. Well, apparently nobody wants to talk on the phone, so
Well, you know what? I got one to throw out then.
Go.
All right. What artifact of the Old West was used by the Royal Air Force in the First World War as an anti-aircraft gun?
What?
I'm just throwing them out there. I just love this fact. This is an absolute factoid.
Gatling gun?
First World War. Okay, during the First World War, aircraft were in their absolute infancy.
Oh, yeah.
And if you guys took their shoes off to make their plane a pound or 2 lighter.
Yeah.
And early airplanes had one machine gun or no machine gun. Guys were potting away with pistols and rifles and stuff. Well, one of the banes of the English experience was the fact that these German dirigibles, the Zeppelins, would fly over London above the altitude at which British fighters could safely fly. Being lighter than there, they can get up there. So the British, I don't know who concocted this idea, but you can look this up, God's honest truth. They conscripted a bunch of 1886 lever-action Winchesters in 4590. So we're talking black powder cartridge, okay, in 4590, because the bullet projectile itself was large enough that they could drill it out, fill it with an incendiary flammable object. The black powder would ignite it, and so this thing goes streaking into hopefully penetrate the then hydrogen-filled Zeppelins.
Oh.
See, but picture, you're up at 18,000 feet. It's 25 degrees below zero, and you're banging away at some big Zeppelin with a lever-action rifle from Quigley Down Under. Right? I mean,
that's wild.
That's cool. And I can imagine just watching that ignite, and just what kind of pride would you have knowing that you took down a Zeppelin?
I don't know how many they took down. That will require further research, which by golly I will do. But an 1886 Winchester.
Well, during World War II, in the beginning, most of your Model 66 Arisakas had airplane sights on them.
Those,
yeah, the little.
Would you care to describe those? Because those were more optimistic than they were practical.
They're horrendous.
They're a little tiny folding wire arm that would stick out on either side.
Little antennae on there, huh?
The point was to shoot an airplane out of the air. Now, by this
going
time,
at 300 miles an hour.
Yeah, by this time, these are sometimes armor plated, but at least steel skin, and you're going to shoot this with a standard rifle, bolt action no less, with one of the clunkiest, just absolute horrific firearm, the Arisakas, and I told you about the time I had the news company come in and I showed them a couple of Arisakas we had, and then I showed them a couple of Garands, and they were just knocked out by the grand smoothness of the semi-auto and how clunky. And the guy literally said, "Oh, no wonder we lost."
Yeah, right.
It's like, well, it was one of the reasons.
Come on.
But holy cow, just.
We were talking about a Canadian militia that was armed with a very rare edition of a Winchester lever-action rifle during the Second World War.
Wow.
And these guys were all either too young or too old to serve in the military forces. But these guys were all bush rangers, and man, if you were an invading soldier up in the mountains of BC or someplace, you would not want to run into these guys.
No, sir.
These guys these are the guys that go after bears with Bowie knives and stuff.
Yes,
But they're armed with lever-action rifles.
Well, Canadians.
Yeah, well, but I got to admire their bacon.
Did you ever meet Crankshaft, Cowboy Shooter Crankshaft?
What a great alias! I cannot say that I did.
It suited him to a T. He was about 5'4", kind of shaped like a bowling ball with legs. I'm sorry, a bowling pin with legs, not bowling ball.
I know that guy too.
Well, yeah, there's that. He didn't shoot. When I first started in '98, he was barely shooting because his legs were getting bad. And it turns out he was one of the Canadian Devil's Brigade. Yeah.
Okay, big respect for that.
Right? And I had no idea until he passed away, and his wife came in with some of his stuff and asked me to sell it for at auction. And I was just absolutely knocked out. I had no idea. We just thought he was just this cranky old dude, you know, just...
There was a reason for that.
Well, you know, he would shoot, and as a timer, you know, you're standing behind the shooter and you're holding the timer up trying to get a good time. You'd have to put your hand on his back for the shotgun because he couldn't... He just his legs had gotten so feeble that he couldn't take the recoil, and he would kind of stumble back. So, you know, he just got to the point where I just hold him up a little bit and hold the timer on him. And I always got along with him okay, but boy, I seen him bark at some folks. It's like I said, Crankshaft really suited the bill.
Legs might have been weak, but that voice was still working, huh?
Oh yeah.
When that man was a young man, he was one of the guys that saved the world.
Yeah, times two. Yeah. I mean, he had one of the Case V42s, the ultimate sniper knife.
Yep.
Yeah. If you ever get a chance to see one, the Case, it's a V41 or a V42, I can't remember now. These things were only handed out to special forces during World War II, and it was made by the Case company, and it's a dagger, and at the other end, it had a lovely little thing called the Skull Crusher.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And it came with this just obnoxiously long and ugly scabbard, you know, that would tie to your leg. And these things, it had a fingerprint on the back of the blade. So when you would, you know, the whole point of this was to grab them around the neck and come forward, and your thumb would fit into that fingerprint, and that's why it was there. And boy, I tell you what, if you can find one in today's world, they run anywhere from $2,000 to $5,000. So yeah, that's how scarce and rare and how honorable these things.
Artifact of heroes.
Yeah, absolutely. So a really cool thing. So if anybody got one out there wanting to sell for $100,
just
feel free to give me a call at gunslingerauctions.com. So anyway,
oh man,
yeah. So back to the car show. It was a lot of fun. We got to see a whole bunch of neat cars. You guys, third Sunday, if you're ever out and about, stop by. It's in Anaheim. Yep. It's right by Angel. I mean, it's a good solid triple away from Angel Stadium. So I mean,
but what is that, like maybe a mile and a half, perhaps?
Maybe.
Probably just about. And I mean, directly off the freeway, you take about 2 rights and left, and you're there.
Yeah,
it's so simple to get to, and it's in a cul-de-sac, let's say. Mm-hmm. So once you get down the street, you're going to run right into it.
Yeah, and all the buildings are closed, so everybody gets to use all the parking lot because there's several places around. Oh, there you go. That's us.
That's it.
Yeah, no, that's if you're online, that's my car's lineup right there, and the little 32 we had to push to get it there.
She made it though. She made it.
Yeah. So it was a lot of fun. We had a lot of people come up and talk to me about the cars, and everybody loved the movie. You know, everybody is always talking about American Graffiti. Oh, my favorite movie! And one guy said, "I just saw that movie last night. Oh my God!" So it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, we got people online. Kirk put it up. Parking was most packed yet this last auction. Yeah, the inside was packed wall to wall.
Yeah, we had standing room only for 2/3 of the auction.
And there's plenty of tables and chairs out there. And still, you guys showed up, showed out, and had a great time.
Well, and speaking of auction, guys, we're now booking for February.
Yep.
Okay, which everybody's,
Wait, isn't there one in December?
Are
you saying that it's already full?
Yeah, it's full. So we're we're halfway through with the catalog already. So we're now booking for February. So Dean from Burbank, if you ever hear this again,
don't want to wait too long.
Yeah, I mean, you had a large collection, I recall, and you were going to give us a call. So I hope you do. Give us a call. In fact, call us here at the show.
Yeah, 866-870-5752. But again, folks, this is how quickly things move in Gunslinger auctions. We're 3 months away from our December auction. We're already filling up from February. Our next one, I think we're planning to kind of space them out a little differently. So
yeah, I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do for next year.
May, June.
Yeah, I think we're going to go back to May.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. And hopefully we don't have to do another 2-dayer. Yeah. It was interesting, but... it was tiresome.
Yes, a long weekend.
Yeah, it was a long weekend.
Don't sit on your laurels for too long, because by the time all this comes out and we're moving along and you said, oh, I'll get to the next one, we may be booking for next December already as quickly as things are piling up. So make sure you're coming in, bring them both. Bring what you got, and then come for the auction. See what you need. So, because it's a good
You'll
time.
find something.
Oh, especially because we always talk about it. At this last auction, you had everything from your Glocks to your Garands. We had a ton of black powder stuff. I mean, we touch on everything here, folks. We had that machine,
the Ice House.
The Ice House. Come on, we got everything here, folks.
That's an ex-machine gun been converted to semi-automatic in 7.62 by 54.
Someone got Mono got that, right?
I believe so.
Oh, big smile on his face.
Yeah, the old Russian Maxim.
Yeah,
I recall
Yes. It's got the little thing
that had the little armor plate and everything.
Yeah,
and the cast iron wheels and stuff.
The cast iron wheels and the little water cooler off to the side. Yeah,
because we've even had cannons. We had that big one a couple years ago.
Oh yeah,
that was I remember that's when we still brought guns to the auction. We had to lug that thing over there for people to see.
A pain in the butt.
So, man, just get your eyes ready, get your bodies ready, because this next one's going to be just as big and just as fun. So, come on, guys.
All right, you're listening to Gunslingers right here on
the Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
And Leon, before we go, give us a phone number.
Yeah,
that number is 866-870-5752. Again, 866-870-5752.
We'll be right back.
Yep.
Our phone are deader than a doornail. What is going on tonight?
Football? You guys are watching the football? The foosball?
Shame on you.
Too much foosball. But you know what? Again, may not be getting all these phone calls like we usually do, but everyone online, you guys are the gems. You guys are keeping us on our toes and keeping us busy. The Wing Japanese site on the Arasaka was to lead the aircraft. That's a large lead.
That is a really optimistic feature on that rifle.
Yeah. I mean, even if you hit the damn thing, what damage are you going to do with an itty-bitty little...
Did I hit a bird? Almost flying by.
Maybe you get lucky, hit the engine.
Maybe.
Probably not.
Pretty woman walking down the street, pretty woman, kinda like to meet, pretty woman. I don't believe you, you're not the truth. No one can look as good as you. Mercy. Welcome back, everybody. Had to wait for the mercy.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome back, everybody, to Gunslingers right here on
the Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
That's us.
Yeah. Man, we're finishing up the first hour already.
I know.
Unbelievable.
I know. And Dean, where are you?
Now, come on, Dean.
He said he had 400 guns. Now, you know, what the heck? What's going on?
We are
was he just pulling my chain?
Hey, you know what? with that many guns, he's getting a catalog ready for you. Maybe
there you go.
I'm
doing all the homework.
Optimistic.
But doesn't need to.
I know. But he may not. So you don't need to, Dean.
Yeah, it's so simple. In fact, even if you do make a people do this to us all the time. They show up with and they give us it's like, guys, no offense, but we got to get them ourselves because I can't trust that you got a 5 instead of an 8 or So we have to go through and make, model, and serial number it, and you'll get a copy of ours.
So a 5 is an S. Is it an 8 or a B?
Happens all the time.
It sure does.
And for phone calls now, if you got questions about guns, you got questions about paperwork, you got questions about anything firearm related, feel free to give us a call.
866-870-5752.
Let's get to Mary Ann out in Simi Valley. Mary Ann, how are you?
Evening, Mary Ann.
I'm great. My question is auction related.
Okay.
When you say that you're full up, does that include jewelry and paintings as well as the guns, or what? Are they in the total?
Well, we've got a bunch of paintings and jewelry already in it. Did you have something that you were trying to get in?
Well, yeah, we have some Western art paintings in the family, but I just was curious about, because getting them down to you is not an easy thing to load into my little tiny Chevy Cobalt.
Understood. How many paintings are we talking?
I think there's 4.
Okay. If you can get those into us within the next week, we could probably squeeze them into December. It's close, but a couple pieces here and there. I said this last week too. A couple pieces. If you can get it to me quickly enough, or not finished with the catalog quite yet.
And that's a big thing, is that catalog's not done yet, so we have.
And we really like to get the art and the jewelry stuff into December because it's Christmas time and everybody loves that stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Especially if it's a Charlie Russell or a Frederick Remington or a Frank Ordaz.
Well, no, it's the artist's name is Irvin Shope, and he was famous primarily in Montana, but he was also displayed in the Cowboy Hall of Fame at one time.
Very cool.
And
yeah. Get it down to us as soon as you can, and I will do the best I can to squeeze it into December. How's that?
Okay, great. Thanks a lot.
Okay, you bet. Thank you. Well, hopefully we'll see you soon.
Thanks for the call.
God bless you.
Bye-bye. Okay.
How fun. Yeah. And that's the thing, folks. We love to talk about guns and all that, but this auction, we touched so many more bases. The jewelry went excellent at this last auction.
It really did.
We really didn't have much art, but the art generally does really well because we have a lot of collectors that are gun enthusiasts, but they are history
How do you decorate
enthusiasts.
your house?
Yeah. What else what do you put next to that?
Right.
And what looks good against my safe?
What goes next to your Indian lance?
I don't have an Indian lance at my house. So we just sell them.
We've had great busts and statues that come through, and the heaviest heck. So we want you to pick them.
And all.
Saddles. Those saddles that we've had have been incredible.
Yeah, I don't know if I want people bringing in saddles. I always end up buying them.
Yeah. Too nice.
Because they were awful nice saddles. Yeah. I bought when we did the big one for Happy Trail Children's Foundation. They brought in it's a Bolin lookalike, and it was it had at that time over $1,000 in silver on it, and nowadays it's probably $1,002.
Hey, look at that!
Silver's never been really racing up the charts. But,
still on the up though.
But it's a full on. It's a saddle. It's a Corona pad. That's the saddle pad that sits underneath. That's black and white all the way around. And then there's a bridle with a real fancy bit and a breast collar. It's a beautiful saddle.
Fancy rig.
Yeah, and to this day I have never used it. I just
Look at it. For the art that it is.
Yeah,
let's face it is.
It's in my little playroom, and it sits on a stand, and I just go in there and look at it and go, damn, that's nice.
Yeah, you don't want to.
I gotta throw that over a horse one of these days.
You don't need to buff up that silver by riding on it. You can keep it the way it is.
That's it. And then we've got one that was made and used by Cliff Robertson, the actor.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's got a bunch of silver on it also, and same. It's the full on thing. So, a lot of cool stuff. And they gave me reserves on these, and people come to my auction for. At that time, we were only doing guns, so. And again, the money was going to Happy Trails, so I decided, hey, you know what? They had put reserves on them, and I matched the reserve, so I ended up taking them home.
And we love working with Happy Trails.
Oh yeah,
they do so much good out there for all types, and they're wonderful people. Was it Dutch?
Dutch,
Dutch. And he was always a pleasure to be around. So hopefully we get to see him again soon.
Very nice man, and he used to bring some really good customers too.
Oh yeah,
yeah, boy, it's we had some really good stuff sell from really good money.
Yeah, the people that support Happy Trails are good people, and they're really great bidders.
Let's get to Robert in Illinois. Robert, what can we do for you?
Evening, Robert.
How are you guys?
Good.
I am on vacation in Antioch, Illinois, going geese hunting.
Hey.
I'm in California. You know me.
Yeah.
So I was going around into this thrift store and then an antique mall.
Mm-hmm.
I came across a bear trap that's like the teeth are like 15 inches across.
That's serious.
And this thing is huge.
Yeah.
It's a Bigfoot trap.
No, but I'm like, should I buy it or not?
The answer is absolutely.
What are they asking for it?
$300.
Oh, yeah, get it. Because we actually have one coming up in December auction, and I think it's estimated at 15 to 2. So
yeah, that's what I thought. I'm like, okay, what's going to cost UPS to ship this thing home?
So get two if you can.
I don't think they'll allow you on a plane with that. I don't know. Just me,
well,
maybe.
I fly first class. But I think it's I could do 70 pounds per bag. But I don't think I can have a suitcase big enough to put it in.
Yeah, that'd be a large carry-on.
Do I have to check this?
I want
bear
to
trap?
see you explain that to TSA.
No, but seriously, I mean, I know. I'm like, this thing is worth more than $300.
That's got to be.
It's to help keep people out of the aisles when in flight. When the light comes on, you're like, "Hey, no, it says don't go to the bathroom right now." I'm helping you guys out.
Just tell them you're bringing it to Gunslinger auctions. They go, "Oh, those guys, yeah, you're good."
Oh,
Yeah.
those guys.
Yeah. Absolutely. I'm sitting here. I turned my friend onto you guys' show, so he watches it as well here.
Oh, cool! Thank you so much, Rob.
Thank you very much. So, how's the hunting?
No, you know what? You guys are awesome. I love you guys are all great. And unfortunately, I missed your last auction. So, but
there's always another one.
Boy,
December 13th. It'll be here before we know it.
I know. The thing is I'm like, if I go to your auction, I spend money.
Oh no!
What's problem?
What a crazy idea! How long has that been going on at auctions?
Kind of the idea, I thought.
Yeah, I know. That's exactly the idea.
I was waiting to get a sealed bid or a call. I was hoping to get you on the phone and be like, "Hey, you got this, brother."
No, you know what, though? It really was that we ended up going to see his daughter in Denver, 14-hour drive, and all this other stuff, and we just got lost in transition. So
yeah, it happens.
I'm a good friend. I went to high school with him. His daughter's now 29, and I've been hanging out here for like about almost a month. Can't wait to go home.
She may need the bear trap.
Oh, hey.
No, but I saw this. I'm like, I got to go back and check that out. They know it's worth more than $300. And that's what they're asking for, $300. It's an antique.
Yeah, make them an offer they better not refuse.
You owe it to the process to lowball them first.
There you go.
Oh, absolutely. It's art of negotiations. The problem is Jeff doesn't do that. So
not on call.
I don't know. I can get one of these things in Glendale pretty cheap. I got bear traps all over the South Bay.
Yes.
It's okay. It's fun. Is my best friend. His son is autistic, but I'm his godfather, and I get apparently on this cul-de-sac. Ice showed up. And literally pulls up, and people are jumping off the roofs and breaking their legs, and they're legal. So they freaked out.
And they're legal.
Weird.
Yeah.
I had no idea. Anyways,
all right.
It's happened all over. God bless you guys very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks for calling in. Good luck hunting.
Yeah.
Okay, you take care. Bye-bye.
We'll see you with the bear trap soon.
Right.
Be safe and God bless. Just be safe.
Okay, that's an interesting call. We get the old bear trap. The old bear trap and the airplane trip. Fell for that one 3 times this week.
This week alone. No, but it's always good to hear from Robert. He's always a great.
Yeah.
Hey, we missed you at this last auction, and Man, you would have had a tough times finding a spot. So
Yeah.
maybe it was all due.
They have a lot of tables and chairs, and we filled it up, and there were people standing all the way back in the back by the bathroom.
They have a whole setup in the back with extra tables and chairs, and people were forced to pull out there. And I was making sure I was walking by them to, hey, make sure you get your paddle up real high because you guys are way back here. You guys look tiny.
Yeah, at first I didn't see them, and then finally somebody really, was like, "Oh my God, there's a whole people."
You gotta start color coding them.
Kirk says, "Be careful because bear traps are often faked."
Yeah, well, I would not be surprised. I know the one we have is not because nobody will get it.
I was going to say.
Maybe before he buys it, tell him to test it.
A faked bear trap is pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely something you could hang on a wall in the cabin or something.
Oh, yeah. Keep salesmen away from the door. I don't know. Put that under a...
Yeah.
Ring bell, step here.
Complaint department.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, take a number and we'll take your leg.
Yeah, I mean, again, more cool stuff.
Last night, we talked about this it took 90 minutes to get out of the Dodger Stadium parking lot last night. 90 minutes. I could not believe it. I was
Revenge of Frank McCourt.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I think after you brought that up, I thought, oh, you know what? That's right.
Because they change the procedure every year, but it never gets better, does it?
No, it just seems to get worse.
Yep.
So anyway, it was a great game. Had a lot of fun. It was really cool to see all that stuff. But then that kind of put a damper on it. Kind of like the song.
I guess it gives people time to sober up on the way home. So maybe it's a good thing.
That. All right, hey, you know what?
Right field.
You guys are listening to Gunslingers right here on
the Gunslingers Syndicated Radio Network.
This is my special radio voice, and we'll be back right after this.
Hey now.
Special radio.
It's one of those weekends.
This is a great freaking song. And the world's first exposure pretty much to that voice.
She does this on the Johnny Cash show about 1970, and it's mesmerizing because, like Janis, when Janis sang a song, she felt the song, and you could feel it. Same with that.
Not just singing words.
It's hypnotic. That's...
There's a video of her running around doing... Oh, well, that's a good moment to forget exactly what I was talking about. Tracks of My Tears.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen it?
I don't think I've seen that one.
It's a faux recording session, but Andrew Gold is in it, Lee Sklar's in it. I mean, it's just the whole wrecking crew from Hollywood back in the day, and a reminder of how incredibly good that song is and how incredibly good all those musicians were. The sound that came out of Southern California helped shape rock and roll, man.
Oh yeah. That dum on the beginning of You Walked In. That was an exercise he was just doing, and they said, we're going to make that the intro. Yeah, go figure. He's not a big fan of mine, by the way, Mr. Sklar. He's Facebook friends with the bass player from my old band, and he's a vehement anti-right.
Yeah, surprised that.
Yeah.
Well, sadly, that's what you get out at the Bangor Canyon, right?
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
I like this. Kirk says, "Never leave a game early. Like not leaving a concert early." I really like that analogy. But boy, howdy, you've never been to a Dodger game, have you? Show up halfway through the third inning, leave halfway through the seventh, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of an LA thing, to their shame.
I couldn't believe how many seats were empty right around us, and
well, it's not like the game matters or they're in a playoff race.
Yeah, the people that came and sat next to us, they got there literally about the third inning, and they left in the seventh. Right at the seventh inning stretch, they got up and left.
That's again. We've never met each other before this. I'm not making that up. It's kind of the LA cool thing or something, which is a shame because, I don't know, if you want to go to be seen or something like that, great for you. But if you want to go see a baseball game, the runs that happen in the 8th and 9th inning, those also count.
Yeah, go figure.
Sometimes they even decide a game.
Yeah. It's going to be a tough drive home. So I was up 6 o'clock. I had to put gas in all those cars, make sure we had enough gas, and then get them all up and ready. And I checked oil and water and all, pulling them out and moving them around. And oh my gosh.
Still a nice payoff. All the way down to the trophy.
Yeah.
And it was nice. It was really nice seeing all those cars get together there.
Yeah, I had a blast. I had a real good time.
Money's going somewhere now.
You said you were going out for pretzels.
Oh, I ate them all the way.
Okay, good. Oh, good. I did. Yeah. They were delicious.
I did get them. Dodgers hit over 4 million in attendance this
again.
season.
Yeah, they did.
Wow.
I'm watching the playoff this year. Again, as much as I hate what Rob Manfred is doing to baseball, I hate it. Please, just go away. Leave the damn game alone. Go take care of women's knitting contest.
Yeah, which is kind of where you're getting the rules for baseball
at this point. But they got four teams right now in the wild card race in the AL. I mean, this is coming down to the wire. Yeah. I think the Phillies are the only team that have clinched a division with a week to go.
Well, this whole new
multi-interleague format,
I don't like it.
It's confusing and complicated, but if I may, it's kind of cool in that it is it's creating baseball that goes all the way down to the wire.
Yeah.
And there does appear, in spite of the billions of dollars spent on a couple of teams, apparently it really you're getting some parity out of baseball.
Robert from Illinois.
Illinois.
He's calling back about the authenticity of the bear trap.
Defend your honor, sir.
Illinois.
That's that Illinois.
Robert wants to know what to look for if it's authentic. He was thinking there. He said, "Well, fuck, how do I know if it's real or not?" So I don't know.
Well, drawing upon our experience as trappers,
is this goddamn thing got a barrel
in the Northwest? I don't know.
Some fur on it.
Yeah,
I'm looking for fur.
If it doesn't have a barrel and a trigger, how the hell would I know?
Okay, well, I pulled up something, so just in case.
Okay.
I like this. Kirk says, give you a pro tip. Always take a construction vest and flashlights or wands to get out of the parking lot. You can wave your car all the way to the front.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the craziest thing in the world.
I told Mark this. We're sitting there and some guy in a way too fancy car for this parking lot. He just blows right by all of us and butts in line. And we're sitting there. We didn't move for 5 minutes sometimes at a time. And he just, out of the blue, kaboom, crashed right into the car in front of him. And they're out there taking pictures of each other's licenses. And and so now we're trying to go around them. And I thought,
so it made traffic even worse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you're not going anywhere any faster now, are you?
And you know what? We never did get around them.
Holy shit.
They finished their stuff, got back in their cars, and we're still
jumped in line.
It's still in line. I know I'd go from rags to riches if you would only say you care. As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
Yeah, baby.
Welcome back, everybody, to Gunslingers right here on
the Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
And people are finally starting to call in, but we got some open lines. Jimmy, what's that number?
Call in at 866-870-5752.
You know what? This is our second
power
packed hour. In fact, Leon, what's that number again?
That number is 866-870-5752.
All right.
Again, 866-870-5752.
All right. So there you go. They're from the man himself. Give us a call.
Come on.
Robert is calling from Illinois.
In our last segment, we were talking about one of the most common topics that we have on this show, which is, of course, bear traps.
Yeah.
And so he wanted to make sure that the bear trap that he was looking at, take it.
Go ahead, Robert. What's going on?
Well, no, you guys. I hung up, and then you guys were talking. How do I tell if this thing is a real or a repop?
Well, you can ask it. I don't know if that's going to help.
Drawing on our extensive experiences, Northwestern trappers in the fur trade in the 1800s.
Yeah, Jimmy, what did you find?
Okay, so to determine if a physical bear trap is authentic, you need to examine its construction, markings, age, and condition. They're saying that the large cylindrical pipes, culverts, or cages, not jaw devices. But I guess there's...
Is this a jaw? We presume this is a jaw device?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I guess there's.
I wouldn't know how you would set that thing. You'd have to be like Paul Bunyan to set it.
Very, very carefully.
Very, very carefully. Yeah, I'm telling you.
True that.
Well, I don't know, but if you show up with a bear trap in one arm, we're going to know you tried.
Old lefty. Used to be a righty.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. So there are markings and stuff on there to authors. And
so you want to look for iron founders.
Or just ask the people behind the counter. I'm sure they'll know.
They'll know.
Old nubby.
Yeah. What do they sell there? They sell like bedazzled cups and it's a little antique mall that sells like little trinkets and stuff.
Well, just see if there's anybody with one leg.
I was going to say, ask the clerk Lefty. Old Peg.
No,
hey, Peg.
I looked at it once, and then I went to a barn sale and I bought this incredible piece of Americana artwork, or this cast iron statue. And went to Denver. I took the base off, and I'm closer to California. I shipped the base off, and I'm going to take the little statue. He's a lawn jockey in my luggage, so that's going to be interesting.
Good luck with that.
What is that?
Yeah. All right, Robert. Thanks for the call again. We'll talk to you later.
All right, buddy. You guys take care. God bless.
God bless it. Yeah, and look for raised lettering on the pan, on the trigger plate. S. Newhouse Oneida Company, New York. So I guess the authentic ones do have maker's marks on there. So yeah.
Okay. Beats me. That's why I have describers,
Yeah, right. They do all the legwork.
It's a whole rich new field for us to branch off into.
Well, like I said, if it doesn't have a trigger or a barrel, forget about it. I don't know. Let's get over to Mark in Woodland Hills. Mark, how are you?
Hey, Mark.
The guardians of the Second Amendment.
Good to hear from you.
You know that new scum can't run again for governor.
It's termed out.
So he left us with a mileage tax for cars, but that's not. He worked in concert with the state assembly to Bill 1127. A anti-Glock measure, and it prohibits the sale of any new models that might fit their description of machine gun convertible. In other words, they're banning Glocks. Essentially, and everybody has got to get together, talk to people you don't know. We need Bianco, Hilton. Any Republican is better than any Democrat.
Yep.
So you got to work towards it. And, like Stalin said, it's not who votes that counts, it's who counts the votes.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And do you see this going any further with the Senate in California?
Oh God, yes. We have a supermajority in the state legislature.
I believe it's already passed. It's on its way to. I think it's passed all of it, and it's on its way to his desk.
Yep.
Oh God.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah. California, here I come.
Well, that's why the CRPA is trying to get him, to veto the bill, but that's not likely because this idiot will grandstand on opening of a garage door.
Oh man, the guy's from what the rumors say, he's banning Kid Rock from playing in here. He's doing his own dang thing all the dang time, and none of it makes any dang sense.
That's because Kid Rock is a patriot.
Loves America too much.
That's his crime. That's his crime. Is loving America.
I want to. We are a fact-based show, and I want you to know that 1127 did pass both Assembly and Senate, headed to the desk.
Yeah. So
Lord.
So what'll happen is this, like I said, they're gonna try and get him to veto it, and if that happens, which is highly unlikely, then it goes away, and if he signs it, then it becomes a bill, and we'll have to deal with it when it becomes in. But they'll try and get a injunction against it, and and here we go again. Just another in a long line of stupid, time-wasting and money-wasting bills by the state of California against the people of California
with their own money. They'll be using state taxpayers' money, and CRPA will be fighting with funds raised by hardworking Californians.
Yeah. So.
Well, like Mark Twain said, history doesn't repeat itself, but it often rhymes.
No.
And he also said, if voting really mattered, do you think they'd let us do it?
Yeah, he's got a good point, especially here in California. This Bill 50 or whatever,
Prop 50. Yeah.
Prop 50. I mean, what a joke! And it's just the "I hate Trump" bill.
Oh yeah.
It
Have
makes
you
no
seen
sense
the ads?
whatsoever. Yeah, that's basically what he's saying.
Like Trump has anything to do with reapportionment in the state of California, but that's all they got.
Could it be any more transparent?
Oh. They could be Casper the Friendly Ghost and be less transparent.
And so far, it's winning.
Well, gentlemen, they'll only win if we let them.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's it.
So
All
keep fighting.
Mark, as always, thanks for the call.
Thanks, Mark. God bless you.
Cheers, man.
Bye-bye. Okay, that opens the line. Jimmy, what's that number?
866-870-5752. Again, that's 866-870-5752.
All right, let's get to Bob in Gardena. Bob, what can we do for you, sir?
Evening, Bob.
Afternoon, Jeff.
How are you?
Fine, thank you. You mentioned earlier about a saddle with silver buttons on it or whatever.
Conchos,
Yeah.
Yes. 2 years ago, the spot price on silver was $22. Today, it's $42, or approximately $42 last time I checked.
Cool. Well,
that might help in your valuation if you're looking at items
Thank
with
you.
precious metals. So.
Well, I've decided they're going to use that as a pillow for when they bury me, so that's not going anywhere. But, thanks for that info.
Nice to have people with expertise calling in.
Absolutely.
What do you know about bear traps?
Very little, except not to step on one.
Hey,
that's a good place to start.
The most important rule.
There you go. All right, Bob, thanks for the call.
Thanks for the call.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
God bless you, Bob. Be safe.
Okay, now that officially opens up lines. Jimmy, what's that number?
866-870-5752. Again, 866-870-5752.
All right, give us a call. You guys, you want to talk about guns? You want to talk about? Well, let's see. What we've got bear traps on the thing now. We've got the price of silver.
Zeppelins.
We have gotten lever actions versus Zeppelins in, and I want to throw another one out. Okay, what is the most famous oddball semi-automatic revolver you can think of?
The Webley
Fosbury. Name another one, because there is.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
we're throwing this out to the crowd.
Such a bad idea. Why would
such a bad idea?
Why would anybody try and?
It's actually the precursor. So somebody looked at it and said, "Well, that's a bad idea. I think I can make it worse."
I can double down.
Yeah, his name is MacGyver, but this guy's name is McGiver.
Failure.
Yeah, McBeaver. I don't know. All right, guys, you're listening to Gunslingers right here on
the Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network,
and we'll be right back.
Yeah.
It's going to be a tough ride home.
Does this sound sped up?
Yes.
We went all along?
We must have, because last night we got home so late. They did a replay of us from 11 to 12, and I listened to it, and I heard this, and I was like, why do we sound like we're all on helium?
Yeah, I was like, I don't know.
Definitely.
This fast.
Yeah, it's like, all right, here we go, 200 now, 200 here we go. How lucky can one guy be? I kissed her and she kissed me. Like the sailor once said, ain't that a kick in the head? Welcome back, everybody. Did you guys know we hired the Chipmunks to do that last commercial?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I was just telling everybody here. So last night, because we were stuck in the parking lot so long, we often get replayed Saturday night, sometimes from 10 to midnight. Last night it was from 11 to midnight, and I turned us on, and we're cruising along, da-da-da-da-da, and that came on. I was like, wow. What is that? That was really fast. Oh, anyway, that was...
We're getting prepped from Christmas, so we're doing our little Chipmunks redo.
Oh.
I still want a whole
lot. Okay.
They scarred his children.
Oh.
Let's get to Pam in Temple City. Pam, what can we do for you?
Evening, Pam.
Well, I hope I can do something for you. I don't know anything about guns, but I'm a blind individual, and when I used to go to summer camp, we used to have a target that we could hear, and we'd try to, shoot to hit the bullseye. And if you didn't hit the bullseye, it made all the tears made different sounds when you hit it. But I enjoy you guys' show so very much. Your singing and your music and your points of view. And my brother used to hunt quail. My dad used to hunt deer. So I have kind of not a knowledge of guns, but just an introduction. And I don't know anything, but I've been listening to you guys for quite some time, and I just wanted to call and tell you how much I enjoy you guys. My brother and dad are gone, but you guys remind me so much of them. You're just a real blessing, and I wait every week to hear your show.
Oh, well, thank you so much.
What a nice thing to say, Pam. Thank you very much. We hope we bring you a little bit of joy.
Absolutely.
You sure do. And I listen to Carolee a lot anyway, but when I turned it on a long time ago and found you guys, I was so happy. And now we're unfortunately War Next Thing's going off with the pet show, but I still have you guys, so I'm very happy about that.
Oh.
And I just really appreciate you guys every week. So even when you don't hear me, I'm there listening to you guys, praying for you guys, and enjoying you guys.
Oh, God bless you
Thank you so much. That's really nice, Pam. Thanks.
Thank you guys. God bless you guys.
Thanks, Pam. Same to you.
So much.
Oh, you bet. Take care. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.
That put a smile on your face, huh?
Man, I'm turning about 10 shades of red.
Best audience in the world. I know I haven't said it in a while, but we do have the best audience in the world. Thank you so much, Pam, and everyone listening, because you guys make this show.
Wow. Oh, well, you know what? Now we got Anna in Long Beach. Anna, what can we do for you?
Hi, good evening. Jeff, I was calling to find out, you mentioned that you have an anniversary coming up.
Mm-hmm.
How did you meet your wife? What was your first date and a favorite song from back then?
Oh,
good stuff.
Piece of cake. I met her. She was working at In-N-Out, and all my friends were working at the same In-N-Out, and I had gotten hired at that In-N-Out, so that's how we met.
Hey.
First date, we went to Covina Bowl. My car died, and she had to push it. It was a VW Bug, and the battery went dead, so she pushed it, and she fell, and I felt like a real idiot.
Oh, man.
Yeah. And our song is Our House by Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
Hey.
Oh.
So there you go.
Sounds very good.
Didn't have to search hard for that at all for that.
I know it all. Yeah.
With two cats in the yard.
Yeah. So, yeah, she was all in the whites from In-N-Out, and I just went, wow.
Hey, hello.
So, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Very good. Nice to know. Thanks.
Thank you, ma'am. Thanks for the call.
That's a fun call. Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Bye-bye.
That's that's part of the history of Gunslingers right there.
Yeah,
right? There you go. Get a bit of the origin story.
Yeah, and then a week later, I came back, and I had gotten my 56 Chevy back then with a little punched out 421. It was a 396 punched up to 421. The car that we always talk about, the scatter shield and the helmet over at the old Irwindale, and I got that car in, and she was serving food to me out the back window, and I lit up the tires, and I could just sit there and burn tires, and I smoked them for about 10 seconds before I took off out of. I smoked the whole place. They were so mad at me.
You're blowing her a kiss.
Oh man, I mean there was smoke just everywhere, and, but I had my double fry and The large then was a medium now, but back in the day, holy cow, $2.33. I still remember the price when I first started. It was for a double fry and a large was $2.33. Get this, we had to remember everything. When you took in, hi, what would you like? Give me a cheeseburger, no onion, a hamburger with no spread, and a double with everything on it. And add pickle, and sir, we'll get you fries and drinks at the window. Thank you. And the cook remembered all of this, all through the entire shift. Just kept going. You ran 6 pieces of meat in a row, and you could only run 3 rows at a time. Everything's all computerized now, and we added up your order in our head.
Oh,
yeah, and so you'd remember tax rates, because average what they call it number 1 and number 2 and all that stuff. We didn't have those back then. It was a hamburger fry and a medium Coke. We instantly knew the price. The only bummer was when they changed tax rate. You have to remember everything. And when we'd have guys come in, there was this little guy named Marco, the sweetest man in the world. He was a gardener, and the man had hands of literal stone. I mean, because he was just an outside worker. And he'd always, back then it wasn't so paranoid about stuff, he'd always want to shake your hand. It was like shaking the thing from the Fantastic Four's hand. And a Marco burger was a hamburger with onion and no spread.
Hey, the old Marco.
That was 1982, and I still remember that. And we had old Charlie. Charlie was, back then, he was in his 70s. How are you, pal? How are you? He always came to the walk-up window at number 6. That's the one on Azusa Avenue right by the 210, right? And hey, pal, how are you? It'd be up midnight, and here comes Charlie, always in a suit. Oh. Just the nicest man in the world. Hey, how are you doing? And he always got a double, no tomato with onion, a fry, and back then we had Hires root beer. Remember Hires?
Hires.
That was tough.
So that was a Charlie.
That was a Charlie.
With onion, no tomato, double fry, and a medium root beer. And so sad. Charlie was out walking. He always wore a dark suit, and of all things, he was in the crosswalk. He got hit and
oh, terrible.
Yeah, it really was. It was the whole stand was in mourning for days over it. It was such a bummer because he was such a. At one time we had this kid Ronnie that was a high school wrestler, thought he was a tough guy, And Charlie goes, "Oh, you're a tough guy, oh here." And this guy's in his 70s. He put him right down, wham! Arm wrestled him right to the ground. It was like, wow, this guy's amazing, It's just this little.
They don't
tiny,
make him like Charlie anymore.
No, they sure don't. And, hey, well, you know what? They do make Mike and El Segundo. Oh, if it'll go on. There you go. How are you, Mike?
Evening, Mike.
I'm doing great. Good evening, Jeff, Mark, and Jimmy. Great shows always. Unfortunately, I couldn't call in last week. I was really tied up. I really regretted that since it was right after Charlie Kirk's assassination. Charlie Kirk's contributions to America and to the free world are just tremendous. It's not only that by helping get Trump elected, he helped protect our Second Amendment and all our other constitutional rights, but his contributions are not only historic, they're really actually biblical, because what Charlie Kirk did by playing a huge role in getting Trump elected, by organizing the youth vote, is he actually stopped the Democrat Party's agenda to assist Iran, both politically and financially, to commit a nuclear holocaust of 7 million Jews in Israel. And that has been the Democrat Party agenda, starting at least with Barack Obama. Jimmy Carter kind of helped pave the way for that when he refused to support the Shah of Iran, a longtime American ally, any longer, and he helped the jihadist Muslim dictators take control of the Iranian government through revolution there. So Jimmy Carter really started a lot of the problems we're still experiencing today. But with Barack Obama, he actually started the agenda to help Iran develop nuclear weapons. So under that fake nuclear weapons deal, it actually allowed Iran to develop nuclear weapons under the deal within 10 years, assuming they would not cheat. Of course, they would cheat and try to develop them sooner. And there were no restrictions whatsoever on Iran developing and testing and deploying intercontinental ballistic missiles that could strike Israel and the U.S. as well as Europe. So Charlie Kirk, it's amazing. I mean, he saved like 7 million Jews. Because if Joe Biden or Kamala Harris was in office, Iran could have nukes by now, or certainly, during that term in office. So Charlie Kirk's contributions are just unbelievably huge. And he's like working so many hours every day, pursuing freedom. It's just really incredible.
Yeah.
So,
I heard they got 18,000 applications to start up a Turning Point.
I think it's over 50,000.
Was it 50,000?
Yeah.
Over 50,000.
All over the place. New chapters are going to be popping up all across the country, and there's a Turning Point UK too. It's headed by young Bob over there. He does a lot of Speaker's Corner work over there, and he's a child of the autism and all that, but he is a brilliant man, and he is so moved and encouraged to continue fighting it over there too. So Charlie wasn't just a patriot of the U.S. He was an inspiration to this world, and you can see it all over the place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just incredible what one person could do. Obviously, he had help. He was great at organizing, convincing good people to donate money. Those who had it could donate it. He was amazing at fundraising. He was amazing at organizing. Just truly incredible. And that's why the Democrats wanted to take him out. And the guy who took him out, it would not surprise me if there were some Democrat Party operatives or maybe deep state government operatives getting into these chat rooms and encouraging people who may be already either mentally off or just not even mentally off. Maybe they're just dissatisfied with their current life, and take advantage of that and talk them into going out and doing an assassination. That's a real threat we have, that it's really hard to even have visibility into if it's going on, and if it is, to what extent it is going on. Back in 1989, when Patrick Purdy committed the school shooting in Cleveland Elementary School in Stockton, California, I'm sure you guys remember that, January 1989. And it just so happened the Democrat Party had bills pending already to ban so-called assault weapons, traditional semi-auto firearms that they were mislabeling, trying to make people believe they're machine guns. And it was already well known from Patrick Purdy's criminal record, his mental health record, that he was both suicidal and homicidal and likely to murder many other people and then take his own life. That was all known. So someone in the criminal justice system would have access to those records. And what if somebody had befriended him and talked him into, or even helped him, do that school shooting so they can get more gun control passed? It would not surprise me if these sort of operations are going on.
Well, I think that the guy that tried to take a shot at Trump, I think he was definitely more than one person. That's why they shot him. We got to go to commercial. Mike, as always, good talking to you. We'll talk to you later.
God bless you, Mike.
Thank you. God bless you, and God bless Charlie Kirk.
You bet. Thank you. All right, guys, you're listening to Gunslingers right here on
the Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
We got lines open. Quick.
866-870-5752.
All right, we'll be right back.
Yep.
Kind of an apropos song for the ending of that one.
I know, wow.
Oh, and then she comes blaring through. Holy cow.
Wow, last 30 minutes of hour number 2. Thanks, Doug. Where is this going? Even on a relatively football night.
Yeah, they again, our second hour is for the phone calls, and you guys don't disappoint. You guys jump in and keep piling on. So,
and because of you, we now know more about bear traps than we did 40 short minutes ago. Oh, night in New York, baby.
Are bear traps our version of weed whackers? It's raining in Norco.
Oh, good.
I love the rain, don't get me wrong, but this humidity is... Man, after moving all the cars and stuff, the reason it was such a nice ride in a convertible is because I was soaking wet.
You said as much, man. Help dry off a little bit.
It's been unbearable. It makes because it hasn't been as hot, but the humidity don't give a damn. It just flips the finger and it's like, oh, you want to feel twice as hot? Here you go, cover yourself.
I was in Northern California for a week. It was hell up there.
Oh.
What is that? 74 degrees, crystal clear again?
Curses!
Why, yada.
Except when we got along the coast. We only got rained on once.
Where were we at?
We rode all the side roads in California up to Ferndale, which is right up next to the Oregon border, and then took a 64-mile stretch of road that I've wanted to ride for 40 years, and I finally got it this week.
Very cool. Who'd you go with?
He won't be listening, but my mechanic friend.
Oh, the guy you were talking about.
Yeah, Rich. Okay. Hey, Rich, someday if you're listening, I mentioned you. Good travel companion. Doesn't hurt to have a professional mechanic along when you're taking a 2,000-mile trip on motorcycles off-road.
Maybe you should bring him by the house. Take him.
He would. I think he'd have a field day, and he's got plenty to do, but that would be right over the plate for him. And when we come back, we did have one person correctly guess or no. I doubt. I'm sure computer research. The other semi-automatic revolver.
I saw.
And you know my background in engineering. This thing is a riot. This thing is a frickin' riot.
Who made it?
It's a model 1900 Landstadt Norwegian revolver. It's got both grip and cylinder feed. That you push these frickin' anemic little cartridges down into the grip, and it plucks them out, puts them in.
Oh, jeez.
Crazy. And if anything, the Webley is still an uglier gun. I love it. I want one. I will have one of these days, just because it's such a piece of I'm unorthodoxy. But the Landstadt, apparently, it's kind of like. You cannot open a real bear trap. I learned this when I was a kid watching a friend of the family.
Oh, that is a hideous gun. Oh, shit. I was going to drop a picture.
Oh, there you go. That's it. Ooh. Your favorite.
I don't know the words to this old song. Auctioneer. Oh, forget about it. Let's just move on with the show. Welcome back, everybody. That was the Auctioneer song for those on the internet that don't get to hear music. That's a strange little number.
Oh, yeah.
It actually made the top 20, I think, in its time.
Times were different.
Yeah, boy. I don't think
music
that would
out there to compete.
Yeah, I don't think that would do so well today. I don't know.
Maybe on the hip hop charts.
You got to find your market. Hey, listen, I did want to shut up because we did ask the question earlier, what's the other semi-automatic revolver? And that is the Norwegian Landstadt model 1900 revolver, a magazine-fed revolver. Lord have mercy. But which, by the way, you can tell how wildly successful the design was by the fact that the guy who knows more about firearms than anybody I ever met in my whole life said,
Never.
"The what?"
Yeah, never heard of it. Never heard of it. Man.
They sold several of them. Mom, Dad, Uncle Charlie.
Yeah, all 6 of his family members.
Lars.
And they didn't actually sell them. They were gifted. And then re-gifted.
Here you go.
Every year, like fruitcake.
Yeah, it just kind of kept popping up like a bad seed. Oh, man. Well, we got a half hour left, and we got a couple lines open. Jimmy, what's that number?
Come on, guys. Let's finish out strong. 866-870-5752. Again, 866-870-5752.
So you know we've been popping up every day with 6 or 7 of the little things that are going out. We got one that's got a bazillion views and a bunch of people disliking what I said. It was the CCW talk that we had where somebody called in and asked about putting or making their own ammo.
Yeah, reloads in the CCW.
I said that was not a good idea. To which I get called to the carpet by many people that you can do that. I mentioned the ever-present they, and of course we are in California, so I know California law fairly well. In California, you're not allowed to do that.
Right.
They want to have standard ammunition. Now in other states, I can't verify to that because I'm not in other states.
Yes.
I don't know the rules or laws there. And the they that I'm referring to is the state of California, and the laws here. So, I hate to disappoint you guys, but and the guy that says I look like a midget on air. Well, sorry. What? Yeah, somebody says, why does that one guy look like a midget? And it's like, well, I'm 5'10", 5'11". I don't know how tall I am, but I used to be just shy of 6 foot. But you get old.
Maybe he's talking about me. I'm a tiny man.
Pretty sure he was
You're an
talking about
intellectual
me.
giant.
Is that yeah. Well, there you go. All right, let's get to Oscar over in Canyon Country. Oscar, what can we do for you, sir?
Evening, Oscar.
Okay, to answer Mark's question from last weekend, that Indian Lance is going over my wife's dream catcher and 2 mirrors in the bedroom.
Boom! Way to go.
Okay, first of all, I get you incorporating the dream catcher. The mirror sounds kinky. What you doing with that spear, cowboy?
Well, it depends. Is the mirror on the wall or on the ceiling?
Hey, You can always hang a dream catcher.
And thanks. We also welcome interior design tips on the show. So.
We're touching all bases tonight, folks.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Also, my customer at work chewed me out because I got him hooked on the auction, and he's the one that won that was at the Kydex in a 375.
Oh, young guy, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He was the one that won that, and I think he got something else also. I don't remember what.
I think he got one of the accurate arms. He bought another pretty expensive gun. Yeah.
Wow.
He dropped a pretty penny, so... Yeah, we like him.
Yes, he did.
Yes, sir.
And also now at the previous auction, I got a Henry's lever action and 44 Magnum, and at this auction, I got the Marlin 94.
Oh, very cool.
And
both good rifles.
And also in 44 Magnum, and I also own a Winchester. I think it's a 95 and 30-30. Now, you guys, since I know you shoot some of these, and what is your preference? Because I know with the Winchester, it's top ejection, and it is a side gate load, and the Henry's I got was the one that it's a tube fed, as opposed to side gate.
Only
and
tube
Marlins, as we know, are side gate feed also with a side ejection.
Yeah.
Henry has cleaned that up now, and most of their rifles now do feature a side. They finally came around to the common sense of that.
Yeah. Well, the original Henrys, when they first started making them in Jersey here, they have nothing to do with the 1860 Henry. This is a completely different company, number one. But number two, they kind of took the Winchester 9422 and made it into their own. And all of those were tube fed. And when they decided to branch out into other calibers, they stayed with the tube feed. And it's just not a great idea with larger than 22 caliber because,
Correct.
Yeah, so they finally got around to the King's
Side
Gate.
gate,
The side
King's
gate.
Gate.
And so between the three of those, now you said it's a 1895 or an 1894, the Winchester?
I believe it's a 95.
Okay. The 95 in 30-30 is a little rarer. Usually they're in a little bit larger caliber, 405. They do make them in 30-06. They made them in 7.62 by 54, stuff like that. But I like the 1895. It's got the kind of a box magazine, down inside the receiver. I do like that. And it depends on what you're doing with it too. 30-30 is going to be, if you're looking for game, it's going to take just about anything in North America. What's the word? I'm not the continental.
Continental United States.
Oh, okay.
Lower 48.
Thank you. Lower 48. Now, if you get up there and you get a 2,500 pound polar bear coming at you, probably
that's a little soft.
Yeah, not going to be enough. But the 44 mag is going to do almost the same. Just you're not going to get the distance. because because 240 grain is going to drop considerably quicker than a 125 or whatever
with a more efficient bullet profile.
Yeah, so it just depends on what you're doing. But as far as the firearm itself, it's hard to go away from a Marlin because it's got the solid top, so it's a stronger firearm.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
what are you doing with it for competition? We like the 73 because the speed of the action, but everybody using it knows it's not a very robust action.
Yeah.
No, we just go shooting at the range.
Okay, well,
you'd be happy as a client with a Marlin.
Go shoot all of them. Yeah, what the heck?
Yeah.
All right.
That's what we've done.
Okay, very good. Oscar, thanks.
All right, thank you very much.
Thanks again.
Thanks,
Take care
Oscar.
now. Bye-bye. All right, let's jump over to Don in Culver City. What can we do for you, sir?
Evening, Don. Yeah, hi, guys. Hey, you just played a little bit of the Auctioneer song?
Uh-huh.
Well, they just had the International Bluegrass Music Association Awards, and Cody Morris won Music Video of the Year for the Auctioneer.
Really?
Oh, look at
How
that.
interesting is that?
Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
Well, I was going to say, I called several weeks ago asked you about what you played at the Topanga Banjo and Fiddle Contest.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
And you saw the song, and you mentioned Billy Strings, the proprietor of Billy Strings. I said, well, of course. But the guy who won the Guitar Player of the Year this year, his name is Trey Hensley.
Yes.
Have you ever heard Trey?
I have, and I'll tell you what.
He's my man right now.
Those pickers can fly.
So anyway, I just thought it was funny about the Auctioneer.
Yeah. Well, I've mentioned
That
this
is funny.
before, but the reason that's a sore spot for me is when I graduated from Auctioneer school, they made us sing that song, and the teachers at at the very beginning, the teachers sang that song, and I won't mention his name, Max, but the man is an unbelievably great auctioneer, but could not carry a note in a bucket.
So what could be better than have a room full of guys doing it?
That made it popular. So
Yeah.
I mean, again.
Yeah, so it was
It's back.
Yeah.
I'll bet you can look up that performance.
Yeah, oh, I hope not. I hopefully they destroyed every part of that. But anyway, so that's just kind of my, I don't even know, to be honest, because I picked the songs. I don't know how the hell I got there. So somebody slid me a curveball.
Trivia information that's totally worthless to anybody but a bluegrass lover. So.
Oh, there you go.
Well, thank you for that.
Yep, Don, thanks for the call.
God
bless you, Don. Be safe.
Bye-bye. All right, well, we got one segment left. We're coming up on a commercial break, so if you guys want to give us a call.
Make it quick, guys. 866-870-5752. Again, 866-870-5752.
And the question for all those of you out there, when you're doing your bluegrass picking, do you prefer a Dreadnought, a concert style, a Santa Cruz, a Martin?
Oh, well, I like a Martin Dreadnought, the D28 Dreadnought. Oh, man.
Hard to beat, man. I sold a 175th anniversary for way too little.
I've got two of them, and I've
seen at least one of them.
Yeah, well, I have two guitars, one for each other. All right, you're listening to Gunslingers right here on
the Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
And we'll be right back.
Yeah. The Tround. Wallaby Jack mentioned the Dadrick Tround. Interesting. Take it easy, Ricky. God bless you.
What's up?
This mic works a lot better when you're in front of it.
Oh, sorry.
when you're over here, it doesn't help.
Yeah.
That doesn't work.
I demand an omnidirectional. Send my rider along with green M&Ms, mister.
Only.
Send it to me. I'll reply appropriately.
Peanut.
Sorry, gotcha.
With no peanut.
Just wanted to see if the engineer was still awake.
There you go.
Nobody wanders off to the bar when I'm playing, baby.
So you saw that Wallaby Jack brought up the Tround, the Dadrick Tround.
The Dardick, yeah.
Dardick Tround with a triangular round. It's the Tround.
It's the semi-automatic revolver.
Oh boy.
Very, very interesting.
You don't know what I got.
You don't know what I got.
Well, I'm not bragging, babe, so don't put me down. But I got the fastest set of wheels in town. Some come up to me, he don't even try. Cause if you had a set of wings, man, I know she would fly. She's my little loose coop. You don't know what I got.
Get out of here.
Squeeze them, baby. Squeeze them.
Welcome back, everybody, to Gunslingers, where we've just completely lost control.
Hey, did we ever have it to begin with?
See that rail? So. We have left it behind.
All right, let's get to our friend Brent in L.A. How are you, Brent?
Shalom, Brent.
Brent.
Shalom, you America-protecting gunslingers.
God bless you, Brent. How you doing?
Doing our best, man. And you are too.
Yeah. Today, as godly Americans, honored, loved, thanked, and blessed our righteous martyr, Charlie Kirk. Erica Kirk was already becoming a courageous, Bible-based mother and warrior wife who will make America's women great again. As the ultimate woman of valor, Erica will again begin to educate America's girls and women about the greatest, wisest, and most empowered women in all of history, the matriarchs of the Bible. And she will also start to teach America's men how to honor, cherish, protect, and treat them right. And God help them if they don't.
Amen.
I love that. Absolutely. I love that. Absolutely. Absolutely. That.
She was astounding today.
Yeah.
And everybody was astounding. It was a transcendent time. And I had so many tears, but they weren't so much from sadness as from hope and optimism and just a new vision and insight into the future.
Well,
yeah, her point of her belief and all that, and bringing forgiveness to such a tragedy and bringing her heart open and out like that says so much about what kind of family he was ahead of and the anchor to. So, amen to that.
Well,
yeah, I hope everybody will watch it.
Yeah.
There's so many wonderful speeches, and it's just very moving.
Sure.
It's nice to see that outpouring of love and respect for someone who, in 31 very short years, autodidact, a man of faith, and he did more with 31 years than 10 people do in a lifetime.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, when you think about it, I mean, he's younger than all my kids.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
he was special, and
that was a
God
special
sent
guy.
him on a mission, and he fulfilled it. And now, in death, he has even more influence than he had even while he was alive.
I think so, and I hope it stays that way.
They made a martyr.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really just showed exactly what they fear in that man, and now it makes all of us know that apparent. And now we can sit there and fight and know what really scares them and what really worries them. The truth, the Lord, and standing upright. So God bless him and his family.
There's a great line from Steinbeck's book, The Moon is Down, in which the mayor of a small town who's about to be executed says, I, who am not a very brave man, will have made all of them a bit braver.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's exactly what it did. But yeah, great call, Brent. We thank you always, and especially for bringing that up. And everyone should give it a watch, give it a listen, if you have the chance. And just
listen to the man's words, not what people say he said. I know a lot of people who are calling him all kinds of names. Where did you get that information from? You ever heard the man speak?
Yeah, it's like people misquoting the Bible. You got to remember that context is key, folks. It's you got to make sure that you're listening to the whole thing and not just cherry picking what you think he may have said or thinking what the Bible may have said. Go in and find out for yourself. Do a little research. It's not hard. So please go ahead.
And just find out by omission. Every major television station, they just blocked it out. It's as if it never happened.
Well, that's
they
shameful.
already are trying to hide it, and they're already trying to slander him. And we know that clearly he was over the target because everybody's taking a shot at him. But was it President Trump who said it? That the bullet hit him, but it was aimed at us.
Yep,
That's a good
absolutely,
line.
absolutely.
And when they fear you, They will attempt to silence you.
Yeah, in any way. They can't
can't refute the argument.
Yeah, well, they couldn't cite him on anything illegal or inciting any type of violence or riots himself.
May I presume, with those hundreds of thousands of people at the memorial, there must have been countless explosions of violence and anti-Americanism.
I heard that all
cars overturned in the
all
parking
the
lot,
Molotov cocktails were exploding.
Centers of town burned down.
Yeah.
All that happened, I presume, from all those right-wing fascists.
Yeah, and
what's that you say? None of that?
No.
We are different.
Yeah, absolutely. And then that's the key to all this, is that the truth will separate us, and they're showing exactly that they can't handle it, and so they must be separated.
And God is ascending in America once again.
Absolutely.
I fenced in college. There's a saying that I remember. When you're over your head, you wrap your arms around the opponent so he can't get at you.
Yeah.
It's called the core, and it is the last refuge of an outmatched fencer. When you no longer have an argument, you resort to violence.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's it's time for us to keep speaking and make our voices louder. And they're in such fear that they're taking these steps because they don't want to come face to face with the truth and the times.
They can't argue
because the pendulum, as we said, has had to swing back the other way eventually, and now it's coming down harder than ever.
Yeah.
None of that, of course, erases the tragedy of the loss.
All right, Brent. As always, thanks for the call, and we'll see you soon at the town hall.
I look forward to it.
Okay,
Thank
very
you, and
good.
bless you guys.
Okay, bye-bye. Take care.
Always great.
Always a sober, thoughtful voice.
Yeah, let's get to Marcus in L.A. Marcus, what can we do for you, sir?
Evening, Marcus.
I just wanted to say, well, to start with, it's good that all that love and support is coming out for Charlie Kirk. There.
Sure.
And that's a terrible tragedy there.
Yes, it is.
But as that said, I did have a question about CCW training. I was wondering if there was any of those various vendors that offer that you guys might recommend.
Oh, absolutely. Mr. Murphy's over at Rahagi's shooting park, I think it is. It's in the city of Eastvale. It used to be Norco, now it's Eastvale, but it's called ATI.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's where I go. So can't get better than that. That's where I go for every, because I have to renew every 2 years, and that's the place I take my training at. So they're great folks. It's a great class, and they give all kinds of classes. Not just CCW. They cover everything, and every one of them are fantastic.
And depending on your location, you can go to CaliforniaGunPermit.com, and they'll have a list. You can just Google it as well. But the actual CaliforniaGunPermit.com, they will have established places that you can take your training. Yeah. So.
Yeah. After a short 18 months, I finally got my call to do my initial interview. And
18 months.
Wow.
18 months took them. So that's through LAPD.
And
that's why the lawsuit got filed against them.
The one that Jeff's speaking about, Firearms Training Associates, it's FTATV.com, just in case you want to go to their site.
What was that again?
F as in Frank, T as in Tom, A as in Apple, TV.com. So, yeah, you can go ahead and check their site out and see everything they have to offer there. And just been using them for years.
Very good.
Helped them out a few times.
Yeah.
Especially when that last little clinch of when they were changing stuff over. Yeah. He really came through. So yeah.
Mr. Murphy's been really great to the.
We've had him on the show, too. So.
Several times, yeah. And we still quote him quite often when people talk about 380s, yeah. So, all right, Marcus?
That's the 380, the 9mm on stun.
There you go. So you could actually take classes from that man.
Let him know we sent you.
Okay.
And show up with a 32.
Oh, boy.
All right.
Okay. Thank you, sir. We'll talk to you later.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye. Oh, I think I cut him off. I'm sorry.
God bless you.
So, for those of you that are watching online, why I'm frantically on the phone, it looks like we've had a fatality car accident right in front of the Orange store, and Orange PD called me and it said private number, and then, so of course I didn't answer it, and now I'm getting notified by everybody that all hell's broken loose right in front of the shops. Oh boy!
Holy moly!
Be a business owner, they said.
It'll be great, they said.
Yeah. Wow. Anyway, so yeah, he's gonna call me back at 9. I think because we have cameras everywhere, and so I think they're looking for. See if we can get any video. But I'm sure we can, because that parking, we have so many cameras. There's not an inch in that store that's not covered. There's not an inch of that parking lot that's not covered. And if anybody's on the roof, we know about it.
Oh yeah, the bird set off that one.
Oh yeah, several times. Yeah. We had to kind of dial it down a little bit because a bird flying by would set that thing off.
Motion sensors. Good coverage.
Motion sensors and cameras. Yeah. So anyway, sorry guys, I had to be. I was a little detained there.
Going pro there.
Answering questions on.
That's right. Gave us a chance to hold forth for a great American.
You bet. Absolutely. You bet. So. Okay, well, again, next auction's December 13th. You got guns, you want to get them in, get them in. We're booking now for February. Not
folks.
sure of the date yet. We're either going to be very beginning of the month or at the very end. I'm not sure which way I'm going to go yet. It kind of depends on a few things, but we're definitely going to, and it's only 2 months after December auction anyway, so it's not really that far. It sounds like a million miles away, but trust me, as we say every couple of months, it's like that.
But it's going to be the first one of 2026. Imagine that, folks.
Man.
2026?
2020.
I just got here.
I know, right?
It sure seems that way.
I haven't even set my VCR yet.
Mine's still blinking 1999. Jeez Louise. So anyway, want to thank everybody that called in tonight. Want to thank everybody here. Ryan in the booth, RJ and Kevin in there, and
Brendan over there.
And thank you guys for listening. All the crazy comments. Want to thank you guys for that. I only read the Facebook ones because I don't know how to get onto the other ones. So I read those, and then on Instagram cheese, whatever, Facebook or what is it? My book, Face Cheese
book, plant,
Instabook and Facegram. I don't know, whatever. Anyway,
technical sophistication is always stunning.
Right? Like I said, I'm still working on that VCR to get it off at 12.
Almost ready.
12 o'clock. Don't forget to smile. Just little curves. That's a lot of things straight. Guys, we'll see you next week. And that's all I got.
God bless you guys. Have a great week.